I installed a mod on Terraria which adds the Beekeeper class. This class uses the power of bees to kill literally everything, and my goal is to beat Terraria using only bees. Shout out to Skyline222 for mentioning the mod to me on Discord. He's absolutely awesome. But anyway, enjoy the video. Now, first things first, I spawned in and I realized that we already kind of had a bee weapon. I ended up changing my world and I actually got an even weirder spawn location, which ended up being very useful to me because the jungle was just right next to me for some reason. Whenever I killed an enemy, I sometimes got pollen, and this pollen material was going to be very useful to making weapons and armor for the Beekeeper class. When it was nighttime, I began trying to kill enemies to get more pollen, and I ended up combining some cactus and pollen to make some, I think it was the thorned honeycomb. What the Why is it so fast? It shoots out darts too. Now, from what I know, all of the weapons from the Beekeeper class uses something called honey, and for some reason it regenerated super slow. Well, at least that's what I thought. I decided to go cave diving and ended up getting some cobwebs to make our first armor set. For the Beekeeper class, we were going to need some silk and some pollen. I was only able to craft the Beekeeper chestplate because getting pollen was actually very hard because we couldn't kill too many enemies in one sitting. So in my free time, I just started building a platform for the Eye of Cthulhu and ended up just killing some more enemies on it. And then by the end of the day, I was able to craft the full Beekeeper armor set. I began searching for a honey pool in the jungle, and when I found one, I forgot the glass jars I was going to bring to gather them. But anyway, I went back home and got the glass jars to get honey in a jar. And the reason why I wanted this was because you could actually make a weapon. When I went cave diving, I was able to get a flare gun, and you can actually combine the flare gun with some honey to make the honey flare gun, and this thing was unbelievably good. To show you how strong this weapon was, I went to go fight the Eye of Cthulhu, and before doing that, I actually crafted an amethyst hook, and let me just show you how strong this weapon really is. Let's spawn it. Yonk. Watch this. Look at that. Look at those explosions, my guy. See those explosions shaking my screen? That's the honey kicking in, dude. This thing is so good. Okay, this is a problem. I ran out of honey. Let's just keep running around until it just regens. Okay, so the higher our honey is, when it recharges, it goes up higher. So how about we shoot for like 80? Let's try 80. Let's see it go up. Yeah, look at that. All right, let's stick with that. Let's stick with that. Oh, now it's just over. Oh my, dude, this class is so good, dude. After the fight, I got this Servant of Cthulhu item thing, which basically just shot mini Eye Cthulhus after every projectile I'd shoot. And since, you know, we're literally shooting bees all the time as our projectiles, it would shoot a ton of these mini eyes. And well, that just really helped my DPS. Immediately after the fight, I went over to the Crimson and began making an arena to fight the Brain of Cthulhu because we've obviously had enough DPS to do this, but I wasn't really sure about defense, so regardless, I decided to try it out, and well, the results may shock you. Kind of. I don't have all my... Oh gosh, yes I do. Never mind. All right, 110 honey. Might have enough. Oh my... Holy... We do so much damage. It's insane. Not even a chance. Okay, I don't have any more honey. Wait, this is a problem. Ow. Please die. Oh my gosh. We are so OP. This class is ridiculous, bro. Oh my gosh. After the fight was over, I got a new weapon that would inflict a ton of debuffs, and I also began crafting something called Wasp Armor. After I killed it again, I was able to get all the materials needed to make the full Wasp Armor set, and I began gathering gel in order to fight the King Slime. Of course, you know, the fight wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty easy, and so I was just like, you know what? Let's go fight the Queen Bee now. Okay, this is the next things I want to get. I want to get the Honey Bee, which will... We need to kill the Goblin Army, by the way, to get this. This will help us get a honey. The Jar of Honey, which increases life regen and honey capacity. This is going to be easy to get. I just need honey from the jungle, which I'm about to get. And I also want to make the Honeybee Blaster, dude. Let's go fight the Queen Bee. Now, this is the part that kind of annoyed me. I accidentally muted my mic for the Queen Bee fight, so I'm just going to commentate over it as best I can. Basically, I got some honey blocks beforehand to craft some stuff for later. I forgot what I was going to craft. So I went ahead, found the Queen Bee nest that I mentioned before. I made myself this little cute arena and began fighting the Queen Bee. The fight was pretty easy. Like I said, the honey flare gun was really good during the fight, and I just kept spouting like random stuff, talking about how I was like gonna be the king of bees and how I was gonna like steal her children or some shit. I don't even know, dude. But after the fight, I was able to get a ton of beekeeper items, including a new upgraded BB gun rifle thing. I also got a bee shield that would drop a bee nade after I would dash. The problem is the bees that would actually drop from that shield did like very little damage, so it ended up basically being more detrimental to me than actually helping me out. Anyway, after the Queen Bee fight, I went over to Skeletron, and of course my mic was still muted. I don't know why I didn't, you know, just look at my mic. But anyway, the fight was actually pretty rough. I didn't have any potions because I completely forgot, but I was able to reach in fast enough and just do enough damage, and my bees were doing also some weird damage. Like I said, the bee nade thing was making it like really low. Basically, my high damage bees couldn't do enough high damage consistently, but yeah. I'm so sad. My mic was muted for I don't even know how long. I think it was before I beat the queen bee, man. So that means my entire queen bee monologue where I told her that I was taking her bees, her children, the entire time I was screaming at Skeletron, all of that was muted. After the fight, I went to the dungeon to get some bones because I actually think I needed them for like an armor set or something. Afterwards, I was able to get access to the ultimate battle order buff and I began farming some goblin scouts to fight the goblin army. And during the fight, I actually realized that we were gonna need hellstone. After the goblin army, you know, you did the usual, you know, you go to the dungeon, not the dungeon, you go find the little rat somewhere around the world. I made frostbark boots and I also made this honeybee thing that increases her max honey capacity. And I also crafted this star strap before getting some hellstone. After I got the hellstone I needed, I killed the queen bee one more time before I was able to craft a skeletal bee armor. Skeletal bee helmet, skeletal bee legs, bing bang bong. What does it look like? We look like, I don't even know. And then it finally came to me challenging the wall of flesh, and let's just say it was actually pretty hard because I wasn't going to use bee nades or the bee's knees bow. I thought it was going to be pretty easy, but it was actually very, very, very hard. Dude, there's no way. Yeah, how do you dodge that? I ended up trying to find an actual boomstick instead because you can actually craft like another bee weapon shotgun, but that ended up failing because I actually couldn't find a boomstick in the entire jungle. So I ended up waiting for the gunsmith to arrive for illegal gun parts, but eventually this NPC arrived instead. Whoa, look at him. Why does he look so weird? Eventually, when the arms dealer did arrive, I was able to craft this bee grenade launcher, but I still failed the fight. Dude, it does so much damage, bro. But then when I finally decided to actually use my buffs properly, whatever that meant, and, you know, not play like a little dumbass, this is actually what happened. Let's just toss a bunch of these down. These do so much damage. We have 140 honey, tons of honey, tons of honey. Oh my gosh. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Adrian, why are you so freaking... Okay, we gotta run. We just gotta run at this point. We're gonna deal damage and just run. All right, let's just keep running. How much more of the world? Oh, we don't have much left, do we? Just stall, just stall. Adrian, just stall. Adrian, just stall. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! 100% if I used the bee nades and the bee bow, we would have done that like first try. After the fight, I was able to get the bee emblem and the bee repeater, which is very nice. And of course, I began going through the hard mode doors and I began scouring for actual titanium ore because I was actually going to need it for a new armor set and also a really cool weapon. I think I can make new weapons and stuff, but we should probably make new armor first. I'm gonna need silk, beeswax, souls of light. Okay, so let's get some souls of light first, and then we'll get the bee archer armor set. After seeing what I needed to get, I went ahead and farmed souls of light before making this new weapon, and I decided to test it out against the queen bee. Star swarmer. Every 7 shot, a large star would fire. Oh my gosh. All right, let's test this out. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. After I killed the queen bee like 2 more times, I tried to craft the bee archer? I'm sorry, I forgot what the armor is called. Is it called bee archer? It is called bee archer. But the problem was I actually needed more titanium, but it's okay. I got that later. Here's the full set of the armor. The bee archer titties. Full bee armor set. Let's go, dude. All right, at this point, I tried to fight the destroyer. I thought it would be manageable, but it wasn't because I died. So anyway, I went ahead and began farming for harpy wings because, of course, I don't know why I keep forgetting to get wings before I do absolutely anything else. But yeah, anyway, I did that. I also went ahead and bought the twins instead. I never do this. I always go for destroyer first, but let's try it out. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go fight the twins. Young, why do we barely do any damage? Okay, this is doing pretty decent damage. Dude, the damage is so weird because this is all bees and bees have a weird tick speed. Oh! I'm gonna die. Please, just die. There we go. That's one. Just die. Just die. There we go. Finally. My gosh. What is this? Fire spaz bees that spew. Okay. I do prefer if I had a piercing weapon though. Now, after the twins fight, here's the kicker. I was able to craft my honey flare cannon, which is basically an upgrade from the honey flare gun. And as we know, the honey flare gun was absolutely insane. This weapon was even more insane, especially against the destroyer. Ooh, that's pretty good too, because it shoots out cursed flames. Okay. But the honey flare cannon, why would you have all of that when you could have the honey flare cannon, my guy? Look at that damage! After a few like rounds of killing of whatever, I killed a lot of the mechanical bosses. I made full hollowed armor with the bee helmet, whatever that was, and I was able to kill Skeletron Prime as well. Just explode. Let's go. And then, of course, I just went to the jungle and summoned Plantera. Pretty simple fight, but here's the fight anyway. Here we are. Good times. And bada bing, bada boop. Let's test out the metal plated honeycomb. What does this do? Ah, it shoots out lasers. Oh my gosh. The world is shaking at my power. Dude, we run out of honey so fast. We really need to get more honey capacity. Come on. Let's go. We got the beanie gun. What the titties? Anyway, I was able to make some honey armor, and I also made this mechanical mauler item. I just realized we were supposed to make the hive mind armor instead of hollowed. Then of course I went to fight the golem, and of course it spawns like this. I'm telling you, dude, I don't know why my golem spawns are unbelievably terrible. They're always terrible. But yeah, anyway, I took it back to my house, my base, whatever, and I killed it there instead. Here's the fight. Okay. Try the mechanical mauler. It's not too bad. Could be better. Oh, we're actually severely lacking in DPS, huh? Oh, this is gonna be rough. There's so many projectiles, man. I don't even know which ones are mine. It's almost dead. Let's go. Do we get a new weapon? No, we don't. All right, yeah. So as you saw in the what is it called? The golem fight, my DPS was really low. So I needed a DPS upgrade. And guess what? I know exactly how to get one. We were gonna need some broken hero swords to make some true bee weapons or something like that. So I went to go farm the Mothron. It took a while actually, but I was able to make this true sky weapon thing. I don't know what it is here. Just what it looks like. True honey bee size slasher. Before we test it out, actually, let's just test it out. Okay. Okay, it's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. I think it could have been way better though. And then after that, I made the true stinger scimitar. Scimitar? I think it's pronounced scimitar. There we go, baby. What does it do? Oh, this is actually really good. But anyway, after all of that, I was able to combine both the weapons and probably some other stuff. And I made the bee blade. There it is. The bee blade. So many bees, one honey. This might be it. Let's go test it out against the Brain of Cthulhu. Oh man, and it uses like really low amounts of honey, which is what I really like. Now before going to fight the Lunatic Occultist, I decided to go back and check out the armor set that I missed out, and it was very annoying because you needed to get like a ton of seeds and hollowed bars and stuff like that. So I found like the Eye of Cthulhu or some shit like that. It took a long time. But anyway, here is the Hive's Mind armor set. Hive's Mind, Hive's Titties, and Hive's Legaronis. Okay, it actually looks kind of spooky dooky. Periodically spawns evil bees. Afterwards, I went ahead to try and fight the Lunatic Cultist, but I ended up dying or something like that. So I don't think I have footage for that because I think I erased it because I got so mad about it. But I went ahead and got ectoplasm and I made the spectral bee tome. And this is what actually allowed me to kill the Lunatic Cultist. Check it out. Yes, I can. Spectral bee tome. I hope this will change it all. I mean, it looks pretty good. All right, let's try it again, buddy-os. Okay, all right. This is it. I need a heal. I need my honey back. I'm gonna die. Just dodge, Adrian. Just dodge and regen your HP. Just die. Please die. Ah, there we go. Let's go. And then, of course, you know, I went through the pillars. I mean, like, I've done it so many times, I honestly don't know what to say anymore. Like, literally, like, I'll show you me killing the Nebula Pillar, Solar, Stardust, Vortex, whatever it is. But, like, I literally done this so many times. But anyway, after I killed the Vortex Pillar, I got this new weapon, and it was pretty cool. And also looked really cool. Here's what it looks like. Yay. All right. So before the Moon Lord comes, we need to get all the frag. There we go. Get everything here. Put everything in there. Make all the fragments combine and make the honeycomb of the galaxies. But yeah, this is the weapon I used to fight the Moon Lord. Here's the Moon Lord fight. Okay. Sheesh, we do a lot of damage. Oh, this thing's actually really cool. Oh my gosh, look at all the like cosmic energy that's pouring out of these bees. Oh, come on. Why does the forehead have so much defense? I don't understand. Come on. Oh, yes. Dude, it's literally like 2000 HP. Yes. Yes. All right, now we just gotta last. Just die! The power of bees! I have the power of the lunar bees! Just die! You think you could challenge? I'm gonna die. Oh my god. It's gonna die and it's over! The world has been saved! The best beekeeper around! First try. Wasn't even worried. After the Moon Lord was defeated, there was one more weapon I wanted to get, which was this like queen bee weapon. I didn't know how to get it. Here's me struggling, trying to find out how to get it. But I ended up, you know, using cheat sheet to put it in. So here's me using the weapon and whatever reaction to end game. There we go. There's what I want. I don't know how to get this weapon, but it summons the queen bee, bro. I want this weapon, man. How do you get it, bro? Fight, queen bee, fight. Oh, you're crazy. Look at the queen bee go. Well, I'm gonna die, but holy titties and spaghetti and macaroni. But other than that, yeah, I think it was pretty fun. Definitely one of the more interesting classes. But yeah, it's been Adrian, guys.